Hello, welcome back. My name is Pete. You're watching PeteJCooper, the model builder, and I'm on this camera. You might see the little blue things, and blue things usually says Shelby Cobra by Agora Models, and it's a beautiful one. And I've got box 9, and if you look in the corner there, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes of things to do. One is on the table, and the other ones are right there. I don't think we need the car, but we'll see. I did have to get out that little part. The roll bar, yes, the roll bar. And we're going to put some seat belts on it and some other stuff on it. And we've got, I think you call it the bonnet. It's a beautiful thing. And we've got the doors in and some other little things. We've got a license plate in, and we've got stages 65 to 73 to do today, and I'm going to try and get through it. I've got a cup of tea here. This time it's Earl Grey, and in the English way with a little bit of milk. And let's just go on and start building. Right in front of us, I've got stage 65, and we're going to put this partly on that, and we'll see what we have to do. I have not looked at the build guides yet. So these are the parts. This is what is going on this little thing, and we'll be putting that on this one. But I'm putting that aside. If you look at that, you have to put it in this way. Away from the rounded part is that thing. So we're turning it upside down. So we're going to put that there. Then we can put those little things on and have a look at them. They've got a little notch that is not there. As you can see there on my finger, we're putting them in with the notch up, and then we're going to screw them in most probably with the only screws we have. That's the OP10s. Let me get up my little red screwdriver. 2 OP10s. These are pretty small screws. And it's plastic into plastic, so be careful. Yeah, it's a little bit odd. We're screwing into that one and to that one. The other two are going to be used in little hooks that we're going to put in for the seat belts. So I'm holding it like that because it was jumping out on the other. We're going to put in those little hooks and be very, very, very careful with them, because I almost lost one. So that's one in. I almost lost one, so I really urge you to be careful when you chuck your plastic away, or your little bags or piece of the rubbish away. Keep it to the side for a moment and then chuck it when you're done. So that's that done. Then if you can see it, let me just twist it for you so you can see it like that. These are the seat belts. We need to put them in as well. We're going to put them in like that. Have a look right there. The little clamps, or whatever you want to call them, are up when you try to put them in. And that one's in. There you go. Seat belts done. Now we can put them aside. Get that in. And see what we have to do here. We're going to put that thing right there. So that's the lateral cage bar that we just put in. And with that, this stage is done. Next stage is 66. The package is right here. So let's go on. These are the parts. It's not a lot. The 5 parts and 1 screw, the OP07. So we're going to get that thing out. So we're going to start on this one. That's a little vapor canister. Okay. I have to have a good look at the way they're putting stuff in. Here it is. It's in there like that. Next one is this one. Of course, it can't be going into anything else but that other piece. And then we've got this little cap here, which will go on to right there. So it will go right next to the speaker with these two holes. There's a lug hole and a screw hole there. And I can remember they said unscrew the speaker for that. No, not necessary, it's in there. Hope I haven't screwed up the speaker, but let's see. This is the OP010. So it's in there, right there. And the last thing we do is that pipe, and it goes on like that. It can still be moved later on, so that shouldn't be a problem. So that is the complete picture at the moment. Okay, this is stage 67. So these are the parts: the steering system shaft and two brackets to put it all into place. And we are going to start with the cam gear bracket, is it? We are going to start with that one. It's supposed to go in there like that. We're going to screw them in with OD5s, and of course we're going to put some oil on those because we're going into metal. Where is my little red screwdriver? There we go. Screw it in tight. Okay, that is in. Okay. It's gonna get fiddly, guys. Okay, I put a bit of tape there because it was falling down, and it's bloody fiddly to put it back. But there you go, that steering thing is in there. As you can see right there. Well, you can't really. There you go, it's in there like that. And that finishes 67. I'm going to put the car away and see what we have in the next one. So this is 68, and as you can see, these are the parts. This is the steering rod and the steering column we have here, what we're going to put together. And let's see how we're going to finish this off. These are the parts for 86, and we're going to start with the steering column. We're going to put that into the dashboard like that. And on the other side we're going to put the steering wheel. And on the picture they put in, you're supposed to hammer that down. Okay, here we go. The steering column is in. I had to put a little bit of glue in one of these buttons because it came out when I hammered the steering column down. We're putting the springs on, and we're bringing the car back in. And we're putting the springs on these little things here. Shock absorbers were loose from each other, so make sure that they are in properly, otherwise the steering shaft cannot go in the right way. Make sure that it goes under both of these and then onto the mechanism on the wheel. There you go, screw number one. not going all the way yet. And I'm gonna read the manual to see how far this should go. We've done the steering wheel into the dashboard and the steering column behind it. We've done the shaft, and guys, no more wobbly wheels. They're in super tightly, properly, and so on. I'm gonna put this away because we're gonna start something else, which is beautiful. This is a 69. Stage 69 is the trunk. I've got everything, left it in here so I can see that everything's there. Let me just take this one out. So what we've got is the little emblem. It's hard to show you this. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little emblem there. We're gonna put it in. There's that little emblem, and we're going to put it in with that tiny screw we got, meaning that all the other parts we have are going to be pushed to fit. So I'm holding it like that, screwing it in from the other side, and remember it's plastic, don't over tighten it. There you go. Then we're going to push that little license plate light in. And it's going to be pushed in right there. And that's going to stay, I can tell you guys. Then the latch. Then as last one, after that little light, we put a latch in. There seems to be a difference there, but I don't know if there's a real difference anyway. That's not really staying in. I may have to put a drop of super glue on the other side. But that is what we have in this stage, and we're done with 69. Stage 70. Next part to do, and as you see, these are the parts in the back. These are the parts for stage number 70, and as you can see, there's the license plates, the hinges for the trunk, and probably something to keep them in as well. So let's get the trunk out and put that down gently. So as we're screwing into metal, we're putting in a drop of oil. There we go, it's in there properly. We're going to do that with this hinge as well on this side. So these are the hinges on. They're in proper. We're going to put the license plate on. It's a bit scratched, it's about this one. So we're going to put it on like that, and then we're going to put to OP08 on the other side. So I'm holding it in with my finger, and that is that. So I'm going to leave that out. As you saw, that is stage 70 completed with the hinges, these in. I had to super glue that in, and that's in properly now. So we're going to put that aside with all the other stuff that we've already done. And then we're going to do something twice. The left and the right door in 71 and 73. The only thing that's in between there is 72, of course. So this is one door in stage number 71. So these are the parts for 71. Let's get them together. We're going to start with this one. This is marked L, and it's marked L here as well. but in there. We're going to put 2 screws in there, there and there. Oh, these are the very tiny ones. And they are OD08. OD08. Remember not to over tighten them. You do not want to lose the screw thread. And then we're going to put 4 of those little rivet things in there. 3. We've got 4, but we're going to put 3 in. We're going to cut them from the sprue with my sprue cutter. Be careful and hold it so it doesn't jump somewhere else. And have a good look where you're cutting, because you need as much as you have. We've got these rivets here. There you go. And that's the last one. If it will go in. And there you go. All of these little rivets are in, and that is what we have at the end of that. 72. And I do want to caution you when you open this pack, number 72, because there are 2 parts in there that are quite tiny, and the tiniest part of this little spring here, and you don't want to lose that, otherwise you do not have the latch that we're building at the moment. So we're going to start with that one. So we're putting that little spring on there like that. Which is not easy, I can tell you. There it is. Now we're going to put that into, oh my goodness, into that. With that spring in there like so. And we're most probably going to put a screw into that little hole there. So the hinge is in there like that, as you can see, and we're going to put a little screw in there most probably, and that's the, this is very small, guys. It's hard for me to show you this properly. And we're going to put that aside. I'm going to put that into that one, and we're going to put that bracket on right there, and we're going to put the OPO2s in there, and we are going to put a little bit of oil, not a lot of oil, but a little bit. And the last part is pushing that on there, but I wasn't completely honest with you, because this is the very last part. But how are we? Yeah. So we're going to put it in like that. That's stage number 72 done. We're going to put that aside. So that's stage 73 done. Another door, and in the next packs we'll be making some more of that door. Okay, well, that was 73, and with that we're done with the Cobra for this pack. I haven't, yes, I was just looking around whether or not I have some more, but I have nothing at all. And well, we've got some beautiful parts with the the trunk and the door that came in with that Cobra emblem in there, which I need to twist a bit, and thoroughly enjoy that again. Thank you very much for watching all the way to the end. I hope you liked it, and if you do, like, subscribe, and pass it on, and you'll see if you subscribe, there is a lot more than just this Cobra build that I do, and I enjoy all of them anyway. So thank you very much for watching again, and see you in the next build that I do. I hope I really do. And thank you. Like, subscribe, pass it on, and we'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.